to Twisted Ignition. My name's Nate.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Mike. And we're obviously in Ricky's garage, but Ricky, what's with the work truck behind us, buddy?
Well, yeah, it was time for an upgrade. The old plow truck, she's not doing so well. So we picked this up for pretty cheap, and we're going to turn her into a plow truck.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, she was an old plumber's truck, and it's only got 70,000 miles on it. So she runs real well, but she's got some leaks and some things that need to be fixed. And we're going to do a body lift, get that whatever you want to call it, redding box off the back of it, and do a body lift, probably some 33s, and make it a good not off-road truck. I was going to say off-road truck, but a good snowplow truck. Yeah.
We could test it off-road. Now that we got the truck up on the lift to inspect underneath, we definitely have our work cut out for us. But Ricky, what's the first goal to tackle with this truck first?
Well, first, this training pan, she leaks like a sieve.
I'd say so.
Yeah. A little bit of fluid on there, and we think it's actually, I don't know, I'll bring the light over here so they can see. I think it's actually rusted right through.
Yeah.
Look, you
yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
So, luckily, I have the two-wheel drive one that was going to go in the Camaro. So we're going to steal the pan off of that one, put it on this one, and put a new gasket on it. Should work.
It'll work.
Future projects, we got one body mount that definitely needs some servicing.
Totally.
We didn't go over the CV shafts yet.
If they're not making noise, I'm pretty sure they're okay.
Yeah. If you believe Mike, they're okay. We won't look at them. We'll just...
If there's no grease leaking out or they're cracked, you're good. Or if they're not clicking, good to go.
We'll check the bearings, unlike you didn't check the bearings.
Okay, I didn't check the bearings because I thought the bearings were good, so...
You know what Thought did? Thought he farted, crapped his pants. Anyways, we are going to be taking off this body, which looks like a fun project, but that's future problems too.
We are getting ready to drop this pan. Unfortunately, from factory, these 480E pans do not have a drain plug. So
yeah, that's stupid.
It's very stupid. So we're gonna have to take all the bolts out and slowly lower it down and try not to spill that much fluid on us in the process.
Okay.
There are 10mm bolts up here, so we're gonna zip them all out and hopefully not get covered in fluid. So here we go.
You can do it! You tightening?
I think I am tightening.
No, you were going
No,
the
I
right
was
way.
going the right way.
Okay. From this angle, it totally looks like you were tightening.
How did you figure out whether he was loosening it?
Here we go.
I knew you could do it. You keep the sides at half thread. Can you see this big gap that starts forming in the front? Which normally there would be fluid falling out of that hole already.
I'm gonna say it was a little low.
It was probably a little low. But now you just work your way back from the front back, and it keeps tilting, and it drains out the front instead of all over your floor. Really? Are you sure that doesn't have to come off?
And I didn't have to take it off every time I did it. There we go. Put the slider on over.
Actually, doesn't look too bad. Ow!
No, not bad at all.
A little bit in there, but for 70,000, not too bad.
No.
And it just pops up.
Yes.
Yeah, it just pops out just like that. Oh my God, it's in my armpit.
Thank you very much.
Got a new deodorant?
Oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah, can I have that when you're done?
Did it get you too?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here's your filter. I would like to point out, if you have a deep pan, they do sell these filters with a longer neck. You don't want to put a shallow one in a deep pan because things have a higher tendency to either fall in and not get filtered, or I think cavitation is also another problem.
But don't scare the poor viewer because they don't make a stock deep pan. You have to purchase.
Well,
a
no,
deep
if
pan.
you buy a deep pan for it, not a stock one, but if you buy it, they sell
well,
different size filters.
Yeah, some trannies come with deep and shallow pans, but this tranny does not.
Ready?
Oh, pardon.
This guy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my lord! I forgot how heavy these things were.
Yeah.
The torque converter's still in this end.
I know. And you wanted me to pick it up alone. It's rolling. There's a cross member there. Pick up. 1, 2, 3.
Don't make me laugh.
Put it down.
Oh god!
Wow, it hurts the hands. There's things are rolling. There's cross members in the way.
That is one bad thing about a rolling
Workbench.
workbench.
1, 2, 3, 10.
Have a friend help you pick that up.
You're welcome.
You should probably use a hoist.
Yes.
I'm getting old and weak.
You and me both.
Yeah, as you can see, this tranny, we were going to put in a Camaro before Outer Banks,
Probably a good thing we didn't, huh?
but I opened that up and went, oh, that is not going in my Camaro before I rebuild it. Yeah, so this is what they said. There's a flexible rubber gasket. I don't know. They leak. They say they work, but every time I use them, I tend to have them leak. I don't know.
Yeah.
So these are supposedly reusable, and they have a raised O-ring in them. And this one actually is still pretty raised, even though it was leaking. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do what they did and put a thing of former gasket around it, and then put former gasket on top, and it should never leak. Since I have former gasket anyways, right?
That's true. But let us know what you think in the comments. Rubber gaskets or the factory reusable? Which one do you have better luck with? Let us know in the comments down below.
Were you trying to do this?
Yes, I was. But only
Look at he's so strong.
Now, if you're going to do this, you don't need a lot of former gasket because you're still using the original gasket. Now, I'm just going to set this the right way. Yep. Set this on, this is not the right way. This way. Set this on the top. Like so. A little push. And we're going to do one on top too. Because I'm that guy.
Hope it's not too much.
I'm hitting something on your side, buddy.
You're not. You gotta come back. There we go. Get a bolt in. The recommended torque for the 480E transmission pan bolts is 18 foot-pounds. However, some say to torque the bolts to 30 inch-pounds and not over-tighten them. Well, I'm glad I didn't watch me tighten mine.
Not gonna lie, it's a little more than I thought it would be. You sure it's 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Wow, why didn't that one click? Oh.
That's a really small clicker.
Yeah.
I didn't-
I probably over tightened that
I
one
didn't
because I didn't even feel it.
I didn't hear it.
So you can buy this little handy dandy transfer pump at Harbor Freight. And all you gotta do is pump it on in. Takes a while, but she does a great job. Of course, you know, the 5 gallons of tranny fluid costs like $100, so there's that.
Yeah.
So Micra, all master of cat-sized Chevys and GMCs.
I'm not the master, but I really do like them.
Oh, almost spilled it. Says that I need 7.7.
Well, Mike's in the truck. We're about to start it up.
Let her warm up so we can see if there's enough fluid in there.
Yeah.
We only put 6 in, but it should be close.
But you could always
You can always
add. You
Yeah,
can add. Yeah.
Well, you can, but it's a pain in the ass to take away.
Yep.
Yep. Later on, we're going to be doing headers on this because the manifold bolts are snapped off. Fun time. Well, I'm sure it's not warm yet, but I'm at least going to look to see if we're even close. We are close. We are very close, actually. So, transmission fluid actually expands when it gets warm. So don't overfill it when it's cold. I think I might actually let it go and take it for a ride. Since we got the training pan all sealed up and no leaks, we are going to install these little bushings. These are bump stops that go on where the old bump stops were, and when the weight rides on with the snow plow, it helps cushion it so it holds up the plow better. I've never tried these before, but they were suggested by other people that run snow plows on these trucks, so we're going to give them a try. They're made by, I don't even know.
Oh, well, camera guy will find out.
Buyers.
Buyers. Hold on, let's read the instructions.
Read the instructions,
Yeah,
it says.
they're very important.
It says, on bolt and bolt in.
Wow, those were incredibly thorough.
They're great instructions.
Yeah, the only problem is the old ones don't even unbolt. They're welded on, so... yeah, don't read the instructions. Not needed for this.
Now we're lowering this down because apparently Ricky does not have the stronger tools, except the ones in his arms to break these things free. It wasn't an insult.
Just because they put stupid amount of torque to these
Well, I'm just saying, it just, you know. All right, Nate.
Why do I blame me?
Well, it's your truck, it's your garage.
They're on tight, dude.
That should not be that tight.
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I thought he was eating that headlight.
So did I.
Oh, yeah, that was...
No wonder the gun didn't take it off.
Hey.
That comes off a lot easier.
Yeah, but how's the tire going to come off the hub?
Yeah, that's Nate's deal.
Nate, you got it? That was textbook tire removal right there.
That's the bump stop we're talking about that is supposed to be attached.
Well, it's. I mean, it was there.
It was.
Well, you took care of that now, but you know.
The new bump stop is going right. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of where the old one was because I think that's like all part of it.
Yeah.
You might be able to take like a hammer and chisel. Yeah, there you go. Something like that is what we're looking for here.
Can I put a little light on the subject?
Oh, look, yeah, that looks crispy.
Very crispy.
You got this.
You want to get me, what do you think that is, a 15?
Yeah, something like that. 15, 14.
Well, let me chip the rust off. Oh.
And then you're gonna take it to
I just chipped the whole corner of the...
now it's a 12.
You know what we could use?
Looks like a 10 now. What's that, sir? What can we use?
A handy dandy extractors.
Ooh. Those are very nice.
Voila.
Look at that.
So if you have rusty bolts, get yourself one of these sockets.
Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah. They're really expensive. This is an off-brand Die Hard that I bought in advance. And I think it cost me like $60 for 6 of them.
Worth every penny, though.
But, yep, it definitely worked.
Wow, look at that. That's crusty.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I think it's... So we are taking the shock off the bottom. It's a 21 millimeter on each side. And it came out a lot nicer than I thought it would. Something tells me we are pulling out...
Oh!
Knuckle
Hey,
buster.
watch the spinny thing.
We are pulling out, like, equipment that we normally wouldn't need to use for simple things like this.
Oh, no, sometimes the bolt gets stuck because of pressure.
That's coming. It's coming.
Take a little pressure off of it.
That's pretty amazing how actually there's that much pressure on that bolt. Oh. Oh, he just stabbed his hand.
Comes around, goes around.
Hey, that hurt.
I didn't stab you.
No, you just
Broke his knuckle with the freaking jack stand.
Well, not on purpose.
No, I don't think he did it on purpose either.
Yeah, I think he did.
It was funny for me either way, so.
I think, did it start? It started.
Hey! Make sure your shim is facing the right way, and it's totally not.
Well, I'll worry about that when it's closer.
It's closer.
It's probably going to be touching the A-arm the whole time.
Once it goes back together.
Yeah. I mean, once all the weight is on the front of the truck again, that's going to be interesting.
Well,
Like, you're going to find out how it rides, that's for sure.
I guarantee it's going to ride a little bit stiffer because there was no bump stops whatsoever.
Yeah, they're
Was
really...
that straight?
That looks pretty good. Now you just got to raise it up, put the shock back in, and...
All right, we're just going to throw the tires back on. Cameraman, would you like to get me said torque sticks from before?
Ooh, pretty colors.
Torque stick on. Socket on. Just make sure you got the right torque stick number. And you're good to go. And then you go as much as you want, and it will never over torque it.
Yeah, so make sure you pick the right stick for the right car, not the wrong stick or no stick.
We'll even show you guys even a little bit more once it's down. We'll even grab a torque wrench and show you what it does. Oh, your stick of torque. Thank you.
The torque of stick?
Stick of torque wrench.
So, if these are good torque wrench sticks that we use to put them on, they should torque them slightly before 140, so 138, so you could finish it off with a torque wrench at 140.
Oh, those are pretty dead on. Look at that. Hey, Mike, why are you gimping?
Because your water slide kicked my ass.
Yeah, it did. Just so everybody knows, you got a couple shorts of the water slide. If you missed them, go back and check them out.
Yeah, that was done for Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day, we had a little bit of fun. And Mike here decided to try to break his ankle. He sprained it pretty good. So
Downside is we didn't get any footage of that.
yeah, unfortunately.
I just want to know one thing.
What?
Why is it always me?
You like to get hurt.
I really don't. It just happens all the time.
So we got the training pan done, we got the bump stops in, and Mike's just finishing up down here.
Yeah.
So it's been a good time.
Good little run. We got more work to do to this plow truck before.
There's a lot more to do to this plow truck before it sees some snow.
Yeah. So stay tuned for those future videos to come up.
Yeah. For the future shenanigans.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Peace.